Hello, Steve Gordon here, your carpet repair guy, and I'm here to talk to you about seam repair. If you're anywhere within the Seattle territory, whether it be within Seattle or within 80 or 100 miles or so, we can take care of your carpet seams. Now, there's some trickiness to seam repair because when a seam's not done properly in the first place, it's often because of a couple reasons. One is that the carpet was never cut straight, and so there are little gaps in the carpet. If that's the case, we're going to need to take the seam apart and use a straight edge to make the edges straight, and then pull the carpet back together. And it's not real easy to pull the carpet back together after it's already been installed into place. It's possible. Oftentimes what we'll have to do is release the tension from the other side of the room, go ahead and do the seam in the middle, and then stretch the carpet back over to that wall again. And we may not be able to stretch it all the way into that other wall if we've cut a half an inch or an inch off the carpet in the middle. Then you're going to have that gap on the side, and we can probably get it real close so it's not so noticeable. We may be able to stretch it all the way, but there's no guarantee that we'll be able to do it that way. Again, it's very difficult. Another reason that you might call us for seam repair is if you have like a Berber carpet. And what I mean by Berber is any kind of woven carpet. Sometimes woven carpet will deteriorate along the edge. It's not because of an unstraight edge, no, it's because the original installation wasn't done properly. What the original installer should have done is used a latex sealer along the edge of your woven or Berber carpet. If they didn't use that latex sealer and it's falling apart, well, that's a real issue. So we're going to have to do the same thing. We're going to need to take apart that seam. We're going to have to cut it straight, seal the edges on both sides, seam it, pull it tight so that there's no gap and no overlap, seam it together, and then stretch it back over to that other wall. The other reason why you might need seam repair is that, well, instead of the two sides of the carpet coming together and fitting just perfectly, one side is overlapping the other by a little bit. If your carpet installer originally overlapped the carpet, same thing again. You're just got a world of hurt there. So we're going to need to take that seam apart, cut it straight, put it together, and stretch it back over to that wall again. So those are the main kinds of seam repair. What I want to warn you about is that it's very difficult to do a perfect seam months or years after the original installation. So we may or may not be able to make it look perfect. Although I'm pretty sure that if you're calling us, if we do the job, that it's going to look a lot better than what we walked in to find when we first got there. As far as the price goes, we're going to try to give you a general idea of a price range when you call us on the telephone. However, there's really no way for us to know what the cost is going to be on a seam repair until we get out there and look at it. So when you call us, we'll come out and give you an absolutely free, no obligation bid. And then if you feel the price is fair, we'll go ahead and take care of it right then. And our labor is always backed up by the 100% unlimited, unconditional lifetime labor guarantee. If things don't work out, if the seam ever comes apart again, we'll either do it over or we'll give you your money back. No questions asked, no problem at all. So I hope that answers a few of your questions about seam repair. And give me a call. We'll take care of everything. Thanks. Bye-bye.